It's a wild title, so brace yourselves. Illuminati, Lizard People, and Bluecifer, the history of Denver airport conspiracies.
Symbols hidden in plain sight. Underground tunnels that double as bomb-proof layers for our reptilian overlords.
This voiceover is so extra, but I love it.
And a demonic-looking blue stallion that, well, actually did technically kill someone.
Wait, what? Also, who made that? Why? Who's like, yeah, let's make a blue horse super veiny and give it devil red eyes.
Oh, plus an Annie Ann's pretzels.
Ew. My favorite thing is when I go to the airport, and I saw this on TikTok and it made me laugh, but like when you go to the airport, you locate your gate and then, ooh, I have free play now. Like you can just run around and explore the airport while you're waiting for your flight to take off. Called free play. You go, you get a little Starbucks, you get a little Auntie Anne's pretzels.
Denver International Airport isn't just the biggest airport in the United States.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a hotbed for some of the most batshit bonkers conspiracy theories on the internet. Make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright and locked positions. And place your tinfoil hats securely on your heads. February 28th, 1995. The Denver International Airport officially opens at a sprawling 53 square miles.
Ooh, it's kind of nice.
It's America's largest airport, but it's already raising dumb suspicions among the dumb and suspicious. The airport was years behind schedule, billions of dollars over budget, and some locals argue the Stapleton International Airport, less than 16 miles away, was perfectly fine and did not need replacing. It's almost like it was built for a reason.
Whoa.
Other than offering cheap flights to Bermuda.
Hey, I'm sold. There might be a satanic horse that does murder, but cheap flights to Bermuda?
By the mid-2000s,
Just saying.
local papers report some bubbling conspiracy theories around the airport. And by 2010, ex-wrestler and former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura
Crazy life story.
stokes the fire with an episode of his aptly titled True TV show Conspiracy Theory. Suddenly, the conspiracies in the Mile High City are more prominent than Peyton Manning's forehead. Let's dig into some of the facts here. Theory 1. One of the most visible pieces of quote-unquote evidence of something nefarious at DIA is the runway itself. From a bird's eye view, believers contend the pattern is a swastika.
Okay. That's a little bit of a stretch. Okay.
Giving aliens, who are also Nazis, a clear sign that something wicked lies beneath.
Right.
It's for weather-related purposes. Airport engineers contend the fan-shaped design enables planes to take off and land against wind from any direction. Theory 2. Visitors arriving by car might miss the swastika runway, but they'll definitely
They're calling it that, like it's like a catchphrase. It's the runway! Like, okay.
catch the 9,000-pound, 38-foot-tall statue.
I'm sorry, why does it have realistic-looking balls? It has blue balls. Bluecifer has blue balls.
Statue of a blue bucking stallion with glowing red eyes.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's terrifying. Why?
Symbolizing the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The truth. While the statue is admittedly a little eerie, Luis Jimenez, the artist behind Blue Mustang, said the glowing red eyes pay homage to his father, who worked with neon signs, and it wasn't a tribute to Satan.
The glowing red eyes are a tribute to his dad that worked on neon signs. I said the last one, the runway one, was a stretch. That, the accurate reasoning, I think the accurate reasoning is a stretch. An homage to his dad?
But tragically, while he was finishing the statue, a piece broke off, severed an artery in his leg, and Jimenez died as a result.
Oh my god! Wait, the creator died! I thought like the horse maybe fell over and like killed someone. Oh my god! What the frick, dude? It killed the creator and a leg artery?
Theory 3. Gothic gargoyles loom over the baggage claim, and even more unsettling,
what that tongue do?
murals with names like Children of the World Dream of Peace depict Nazi-esque soldiers in...
Okay, That one's not a stretch. Okay, that one doesn't look like that much of a stretch. The runway is making a little bit more sense now.
Gas masks with machine guns and swords, eerily smiling children, burning forests, and even a recreation of a child's letter sent from...
I was once a little something who longed for other worlds, for I am no more a child, for I have known fear, I have learned to hate. How tragic then is youth which lives with enemies, with gallows ropes, yet I still believe I only sleep today, that I'll wake up a child again and start to laugh and play.
Auschwitz. All of this, allegedly, is meant to contain clandestine messages alluding to the Illuminati. The truth.
Thank you for the bits.
Bite like those pretzels.
It's just that letter directly next to an Annie Ann's where you're just stuck waiting in airport lines and you look over and you're like, oh my god.
The artwork is actually anti-war and pro-environment.
Anti-war? Yeah, I bet that was Hitler's reasoning too. Like, I don't know, Denver Airport.
The murals artist Leo Tanguma contends these paintings tell a narrative of a world free from war and environmental ruin.
Check his hard drive. I'm sorry, check that man's hard drive.
Theory 4. There's a dedication plaque at one of the airport's entrances containing a vault to be opened in 2094, bearing the distinct symbol of the Freemasons.
Okay, I guess I'm allowed to say this. I had a friend whose dad was a Freemason. And he was like super secretive about it. It was just like, oh, it's for the community. And like, I didn't really know what that meant. You could just become a Freemason. Like, what does that mean? Freemasons aren't a thing people think it is. Yeah, I think it's just like people are afraid of Freemasons. Yeah. But like, I mean, he seemed fine. He seemed nice. All the internet. It was my friend's dad, right? So like he just became one.
A mission, which ostensibly doesn't exist. Believers point to this as proof that the Freemasons, which is essentially a frat for old people, but long rumored to be a secret world-controlling organization.
I think Freemasons have connections. But I mean, at least the one that I knew, he didn't talk about it much. I don't know. It just seemed like they had connections, but like, I don't know. I think he could get out of like a driving ticket sometimes.
Use the airport to help their global conquest. The truth. It's just a dumb time capsule, okay? In reality, the time capsule has baseballs from Coors Field, a pair of the mayor's sneakers.
Ew, those must stink. That's supposed to be open in like 100 years?
And other assorted, incredibly innocuous Colorado-themed items. And the secret New World Airport Commission was just the made-up name of a group that helped plan the opening ceremony of the airport. Basically, a party planning committee. Theory 5. Grainy cell phone footage featuring lizard people and first-hand accounts by construction workers claim the airport has miles of secret underground tunnels which potentially connect to nearby military bases, house a new Area 51 hiding evidence of alien life, provide a bomb shelter for the super rich and elite, or is a front for a secret nuclear launch site. The truth. The tunnels were for luggage. The tunnels were simply designed to quickly move luggage through the airport, but some frisky employees have taken to drawing graffiti of fake symbols and aliens on the walls, or even dressed like lizard people during public tours to play into the theories.
They dress up like lizard people to scare the tourists.
And
that would be me. If I worked at the Denver airport, I would do that. I'd be a little troll.
Speaking of that, by the late 2010s, the Denver airport itself was in on the joke, with tongue-in-cheek ads that blamed renovations on the many conspiracy theories we laid out above. And the temporary installation of a smart-ass animatronic gargoyle that chatted with tourists.
You just made it into like Disney, bro.
So we salute you, Denver International Airport, for providing the internet with a conspiracy theory that's silly and lewd.
Okay, what I do want to say about the tunnels, I don't think there's lizard people, obviously, but But I'm not gonna rule out that the tunnels are used for transporting, like, to a government facility, because as someone that worked at Disney World, sorry to name drop again, but our utilidors, the underground of Disney World, there's a lot of, like, conspiracy theories on the internet where it's like, oh, it's used to transport people that, like, don't want to be seen in the park for whatever reason. That is just true. That is just plain and simple true. If we had a super large celebrity come in, they would navigate through the tunnels so they're not seen. I think people, like, huge people, I don't want to name drop because I don't want to get a name wrong, but I think, like, Johnny Depp would utilize the utilidors, Tom Holland would utilize the utilidors, people on that kind of, like, A-list celebrity, and it was so that they could navigate, if they were with their families, from ride to ride without just getting bombarded by paparazzi. That's 100% true. They would just, like, go underground, which kind of sounds like it defeats the point of, like, going to Disney. Like, that sounds kind of just boring, like, going from ride to ride in the underground, because the underground is, like, very unimpressive, very boring. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you just be walking to work and you look to the right and it's like, oh, there's Tom Holland just walking through the utilidors, you know what I mean? So that was very normal. So I'm not saying it's not necessarily untrue that large tunnels in the Denver airport would do something similar, where it's just utilized for government officials or maybe even large-scale celebrities to navigate a little bit more, incognito, if that makes sense. If the stream gets taken down, we know why. I mean, I think it's public knowledge at this point that Disney World has utilidors, and that, I mean, it makes sense why they would be utilized, right?
Of world-threatening and proven.
You found the secret Disney tunnels. They're not really much of a secret. You could just Google Disney World utilidor and you'll see some pictures of it. But yeah, I mean, it's how I got to work, because when you're at Disney World, you're working at Disney World, you're not allowed to be seen in the other lands if you're wearing land exclusive costumes. I worked in Tomorrowland, so I was obviously wearing the Space Ranger costume, right? So I couldn't be seen in, like, Fantasyland, Adventureland. I couldn't be seen in any other lands because it would break immersion. So the only other way to get to work is via going underground in the utilidors. So I think the Denver airport could have a similar system, and that would explain why the tunnels are so expansive.
Proving that bored people waiting on layovers have the best imagination. The truth is out there in Denver. And also, so are some of the country's best beer bars. Check them out on Thrillist.com/Denver. Link in bio. And always keep your eyes open. Hey, y'all.
Yay! Okay! Crossovers, like me just peering and it's crazy. I mean, I've told the story many times, but, like, there's like border lines. There's, like, borders where you're not supposed to go over an imaginary line, or you can get in very, very big trouble. It's a Disney World cast member.
Stop spreading the secrets of the New World Order.
I'm sorry, Obama. I'm sorry. I won't do it again, Obama. I'm so sorry, Obama. It won't happen again.